Alright guys, welcome back to Ron's Rides. There's a dirty Maserati Ghibli. Don't put that on camera. Here's the 2018 Alfa Romeo Giulia. So this is the 2018 model. I'm just going to back it up a little bit because I need to be able to see the front of it. But might as well document this for you. I mean, so you could see. Let me start it up.
Make this new holiday tradition a can't miss.
And we should probably turn that down via knob there. And then we're gonna back it up just a little bit so you guys can see the front of it a little more right here for the gear select. Back. Hope I have it in drive. Sorry, go up. Okay, it's a little different. All right, so go up and reverse. A lot of air blowing, holy crap. So just go back just a little bit. All right, maybe now I can get the front of it for you guys. Oh, and I forget, it's not like my Ghibli, so I don't push up, I actually press the park down. Oh man, I need to get used to that. All right, so let's take a look at the outside of the car and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna shut it off first though. And just to let you guys know, in case you didn't know, I'm at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach. All right guys, so this is the 2018 Alfa Romeo Giulia. Keep in mind, this is not the TI Sport, TI Lusso TI Sport. This is the base model Giulia. And this is the 2018 model. Now, I've gone over plenty of these before. But, you know, for those who are wondering what's different about the 2018 models, not much really has changed. Now, anybody who is an expert on these cars, definitely feel free to correct me if I'm missing something. I know they have Apple CarPlay now, which is key. You know, FCA has been switching a lot of cars to Apple CarPlay. First in 2017, they started with the Maseratis and they put the Maserati Touch Control in. Then for 2018, they did the Gran Turismos for Apple CarPlay and upgrading the infotainment, and now the Giulia has Apple CarPlay as well. So anybody who has an iPhone, that is a plus for them because that's something that they want to see. Other than that, I mean, you can, this car has the 8.4 inch screen, I want to say. Let me look at that for sure. It is, where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so this is stickered as a 6.5 inch screen. It's actually not. It's actually an 8.4 inch screen in here. It's got the big screen upgrade. I think that it got spec'd wrong or stickered wrong, one of the two, but don't believe that. That's actually the 8-inch screen there. So I know that is a different option that is on this car. As you can see, huge screen. I'll turn it on in a second. But that was one thing I wanted to mention that was different. I just forgot. Other than that, so you're looking at 40 grand out the door. I'm sure you can get a really good lease deal on this, or, you know, even, you know, talk it around the numbers a little bit as well. But as you can see, additional equipment, you have your 18-inch wheels. You have all-season tires, performance tires at that, gloss red calipers, you know, custom painted calipers, stuff like that. This is a rear-wheel drive 2018 model. I'll go back to the sticker in a minute, but I just wanted to get a good look at everything for you so you guys can see. Now, what I do like about this car is I feel like it sits a little lower than the Ghibli, and you can kind of tell if you go to my dirty Ghibli here. See the gap, the wheel well gap here, compared to here. It's a lot better. I do like the stance on these things. Looks really clean. Same key. Nothing wrong with the key anyways, but you know, for them to upgrade it or change it. Same key. Lock, unlock. Trunk release, start, panic. We'll do the trunk release while we're out here. There's your trunk space. And sorry for the way the sun is right now where it's behind me, so you get a lot of my silhouette in there. Also under here, spare tire and such. Battery, I believe, is back here as well. Secondary battery. Got some tools there. And like I said, correct me if I'm speaking anything wrong here. I'm still learning the Giulias, as I don't have one, but I've driven them and been around them a lot. So I'm just giving my first touch experience on what I've been seeing with them and what I know about them. But I need you guys, Alfa Romeo enthusiasts and owners, to let me know what I'm missing. There is no power trunk with this car, so there's no press a button to close the trunk and lock and unlock the car. You usually got to do it the old-fashioned way. They do have these handles here for pulling it down, but then the bad part is you have to put your hand and fingerprint your car when you push it down. Only bad part, unless you really pull that down and, you know, close it with force, which you might not really try to do. Seats fold, which is always good for cargo space. Does have the antenna right up top, satellite radio. Okay, you have your gas here. Unleaded with this. And I know I compared a lot to the Giulia because people kind of decide what they want between the two, even though the price range isn't the same. They like to compare them. Unleaded fuel in that, premium only in the Giulia, so it does save you some cost on fuel. Same exhaust, same rear diffuser, it looks like, and this is for the base model. We'll get the other models on camera too and see what really changes, if anything, on the exterior. You know, the sport package and Lusso package are a little different. Okay, we should probably go inside again and look at it a little bit more from the interior standpoint. So the interior looks really good. Leather seats, black and tan. I'm a fan, definitely. I kind of got that butterscotch look to it. Door, we'll go over to this. The dark wood trim. Aluminum surround. Brown stitch, contrasting. And your typical buttons. You are greeted with the Alfa Romeo door sill there on your way in. Seat controls, very small, right here on the sides, which is cool. They're not obstructing anything. Still wish, you know, maybe they could put them on the door, but that's me being me. So don't worry about what I'm saying there. We'll step inside. Now this is just a base model, so you're paying the base price. So it's not option to a certain degree. One of those things being the floor pedals, they're just rubber. You can get them optioned or in a sport mode or in a sport package with the aluminum pedals to go with. So these are just rubber. You do have your trunk release down there, your hood release or bonnet release there. You have your lighting controls here, parking assist off, start stop, and you have your lights and interior ambient lighting there. Then you have, like the Giulia, a little pouch there. I normally hide my registration and insurance in there, just in case I get caught having too much fun and I have to show that to the authorities. So I normally hide my stuff there. It's just easy, you know, with the world, how the world is these days. You don't want to be fumbling around looking for something when you're stopped by the police. You do have your, which I love these fighter jet style AC vents, AC and heating vents, really cool for HVAC there. Then we'll close the door. Your Alfa Romeo steering wheel always looks very good. I love how in the Quadrifoglio they have the red start stop or start engine button, shall I say. Looks really cool. And then, you know, you have the carbon and stuff with Stelvio. Sorry, Quadrifoglio, Giulia Quadrifoglio. Get my names mixed up. Sorry, Alpha gods. I have failed you. So really nice steering wheel, nice feel, nice shape overall. You know, I mean, you really feel like you're doing some damage in this. Does not have the paddle shifters. As I said, it's not a TI Sport, to where it's been optioned with that. And like I said, the price reflects it. If you want a little bit more, you gotta pay for a little bit more. Dash, it's the dash. This part looks pretty cheap up top. Nothing really to it. Looks like standard in every car, that standard material. Then you go down a little bit and you got your nice wood there, brushed wood, with your brown contrast there to go against it. Looks really good with the fighter style like HVAC vents. And then what I really like is the controls here. It kind of reminds me of the Audi controls for the AC and heating, but without the digital readouts, which, you know, this is fine. I mean, you don't need all that digital stuff if, you know, you're paying this much for it. But I mean, I love to have these. These are really cool. It really just takes away from a ton of buttons. You know, you could do it more multitasking wise and very convenient. And that's the name of the game. We'll start the car because I am getting pretty hot in here. Holy crap, Florida. And let's start it. All right, sorry. All right, so now you get the big Alfa screen up there. AC is gonna blow a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear over me. I'm gonna talk loud because I need that AC. So at startup, you're gonna get your main menu there. And this is the same infotainment as Alfa Romeos have. So nothing new, but it is big. So this is the upgraded screen. Disregard what it says on that sticker. This is the bigger screen. So that is what you get if you like that size. Option your car or buy your car with that option, because that's, you know, it fills out the whole thing there, which is great. You also have your controls there that do the normal drive mode controls, menu, option, and your toggle to go left and right and go throughout the menus to guide yourself through that. This is for your radio control, separate knob for that. Volume, skip track, left and right. The usual. Push this in. I messed this up on one of the other videos I was showing it, so I just pulled it. Push, and it comes back. Okay, there you go. That's your cup holders. You do also have a USB hidden behind here, which is cool. So you plug your phone right in there and put it right there, your cup holder if you need, which is nice. Drive select there. You know, obviously park there, reverse, neutral, drive, and if you want to go to the left here, you will be going in manual mode. And with this car, you have to use the gear shift to shift. You can't do the paddle shifters as well because you don't have them. So if you do go in manual mode, you'll be using this gear shift to shift up and down. Also have your electronic parking brake there. You go in here, your glove box. You have your wireless charging there. And that's for the key. Sorry, that's wireless charging for the key. Because the key does have a battery. And I'm gonna try to position this. Cigarette lighter there, USB, and aux cable. It is great that you have two USBs, because you already have one up here too. So, you know, if you have passengers, it's nice to accommodate for them, which is great. I mean, you know, it's one of those things that you can always use. But I'll show you guys right here. As you can see, you set it there. Now it will charge the key up. That is a low fuel thing, so I'm gonna try to keep this kind of short because I don't want to run out the fuel just sitting here with the car on. That was a low fuel light, but your key does have a battery, so your key will charge sitting here to help keep that charged, because replacing these are SOB, I know, at least for the Ghibli. Haven't done mine yet, but I've seen some videos on it. Not something I would want to do myself. I would probably just take it in to get it replaced. I can imagine this being the same. So it's nice that the Giulia does have the charging for the key there for the battery. Other than that, same thing on your speedometer up here, RPMs, your speed there. We're in America, so we are in miles per hour. You have your kilometers smaller. Your actual gas is over here and it's in the red. So yeah, probably should cut this video pretty short soon, but wanted to give you just a brief run over because we've seen the car before. Not much has changed, but I wanted to show you guys that and see what you thought. Let's get out really quick, we'll just turn on the headlights and taillights and let you see what those look like illuminated, because a lot of people like to see that stuff too. Just do a quick spin around. Pretty sinister, right? And we'll go to the taillights really quick. I'm sorry it's in the daytime, but this is the best we could get on the look for those. The red, it really meshes in. Alright, so inside the engine here, you're still looking at the inline-4 280 horsepower 2-liter engine. You do have the 8-speed automatic for the transmission as well. So nothing has changed pretty much in the inside for the power. If you want more power, you normally will go for the Quadrifoglio with 500 horsepower. But the 2018 Giulia is still the same powertrain for 2018. So just a couple of tidbits there for you. Same as always, is probably around the same space as the Ghibli, which is decent amount of space, but you don't want to rely on it to, you know, have bigger adults back here. You know, I don't want to squeeze in here because I don't want to kick my feet and mess up the leather and everything like that. But you do have a significant amount of space and your vents there and everything, which is cool. So, you know, pretty simple, same as always. But quick run through, we'll do more videos with this, especially the TI Lusso and the TI Sport. What do you guys think? Give it a like, give the video a comment, let me know what you guys think, and subscribe for more amateur Maserati Alfa Romeo videos. Let me know what you guys think of the car. I definitely want to know your input on the 2018 base model Giulia. Worth the price? Definitely, in my eyes. They nailed it with this car. The options are nice. Like I said, this car has the base model options, but once you option these and maybe raise it up another 10 grand on the price, great cars. But there's one or two or three maybe things that I've criticized the car about, and I've brought that up in another video. You guys can watch that. It's in the playlist. We'll just keep it all positive here. Love the car. Hopefully you guys do too. Definitely check it out and let me know what you think. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.